Support.
The maestro, please!
Moving on through November, getting closer to Thanksgiving in the US. Are Thanksgiving playlists a thing? This'll be for the week of
November 13th. 2021.
On this day in music back in 1966, the Monkees' self-titled debut album would hit #1 on the Billboard 200 and stay there for 13 weeks. It sold over 3 million copies in 3 months and to this day is one of their best-selling albums of all time. There's a new thing from Andrew Lloyd Webber that popped up on the charts this week. Will it move up 3 more spots? It's at number 8 right now.
Don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing.
Thus becomes the annual time that the jazz charts just become a bunch of Christmas albums.
Singing.
I love rock and roll!
I don't live here anymore. I went along with
Studio album number 5 from The War on Drugs, and this one was meticulously done. Over the 3 years it took to actually make this album, there were numerous times where things were rewritten, re-recorded, or even remixed before we finally got the final mastered version. Mastodon's longest album to date at almost an hour and a half. Every other Mastodon album has been under an hour, usually around the 50-minute range. In addition, this album also serves as a tribute to their former manager Nick John, who unfortunately passed away from cancer back in 2018.
you. Don't know how easy it is to love you.
Number 40, July 18th and 19th, 1990 at the Deer Creek Music Center in Noblesville, Indiana. The entirety of the concerts minus the encore on the July 19th concert, which was US Blues because they simply couldn't fit it on the actual record.
It's bigger than hip hop, hip hop.
Hands on my knees, shaking ass on my thigh shape. Hands on my knees, shaking ass on my thigh shape. Hands on my knees, shaking ass on my thigh shape. Hands on my knees, hands on my
A compilation album from Megan Thee Stallion. This compilation has a number of her freestyles that she previously released on YouTube, as well as a number of songs that are being released for the first time. So all of those Megan Thee Stallion fans are probably going to want to grab this. Only thing new on this chart is, oddly enough, a remix album from Khruangbin of their old 2020 album Mordecai. So, I mean, that's there.
And now I need some help from the maestro, please!
hands on my knees, shaking ass on my thigh shape. Hands on my knees, shaking ass on my thigh shape. Hands on my knees, shaking ass on my thigh shape. Hands on my knees, hands on my
This was actually released kind of as a thank you present to all of Megan Thee Stallion's fans for being so supportive, and they apparently appreciate it. This is her 4th album to get in the top 10.
Can you kiss me more? We're so young, boy, we ain't got nothing to lose.
So there actually is a 4th single to the song Woman, released on October 1st as the 4th single, but oddly enough, only in Europe, not in the US for whatever reason.
I think I'm gonna stay right here tonight, cause that could be dangerous. Cause that could be dangerous.
So what, it's been 9 months since he used that racial slur in front of his house?
I'm feeling too sexy to accept requests. Way too sexy. And I'm way too sexy to go unprotected. Way too sexy.
Well, it's now beaten More Life in terms of Drake albums we've talked about on this show. We talked about More Life 8 times. This makes Certified Lover Boy's 9th time. It has a little bit to go before it can beat Scorpion, though, for a total of 15 times.
Nothing happens after 2. It's true, my bad habits lead to you.
Well, he already did plus, multiply, and divide, and I don't think he was ever gonna do minus, so I guess equals makes the most sense, given I still like that joke I did at the end of the Shape of You pop analysis years ago where I said he should do differentiate. And now starts the battle between Ed Sheeran's Equals and Drake's Certified Lover Boy to see which one can actually stay at number 1, given Ed Sheeran's has the edge right now simply because it's newer.
And now I need some help from the maestro, please! Maestro! Maestro!